Hello crypto enthusiasts, and welcome to another brand new video. And I'm also talking about still a DeFi project, Paribus. Now on the 22nd of November they posted a tweet, and this is a very interesting tweet. Now last video we posted about the central problem that happened in the cryptocurrency markets. Now if you didn't watch it, I'm going to link it in the description below so you can go and watch it and also know about everything. It was a very nice video, and I hope you enjoy it too. Now we're gonna check about what the tweet was all about. Now they say down bet not out. That's very nice to hear, but we don't know what it is yet. Okay, now events within the cryptocurrency space this year has been hard to endure. Definitely a lot of things have happened in the cryptocurrency market and has left people looking speechless. Right, bear has with life. In life, when you hit rock bottom, there's only one way to go, and that's up. Definitely, that is one thing we need to put in our mindset every single time. All right, now I'm gonna go through the post or the blog post that was posted. We're gonna read every single thing about it, and I hope you enjoy the video because it's gonna be a very interesting one. As the last video was very interesting, so stay tuned. And please click subscribe and turn notifications on, and also give us a like in the channel, which is very important. It helps the channel grow. And without further ado, we're gonna go through it and see what it was all about. Okay, there's gonna be a 4-minute read, so stay tuned to it. Now we're gonna start. Now as far as black swan goes, the crypto market has seen enough of them for the present cycle. Now black swan, actually, it's not something we see every day. Okay, we know how a swarm looks like. A swarm is always white. All right, so as we call the black swarm, it's kind of like when you say happens in the once in a blue moon. Okay, it doesn't happen every single time, but the crypto market has seen enough for the present cycle. It used to be filled with bombs, glooms, and predictions of the unprecedented economic collapse ahead. Scroll back a few weeks and the same influencers were talking about the breakout and the relief alliance. So what exactly is going on, and what does the future hold? Wow, that is amazing. And with a blog like this, you definitely want to stay tuned to the end, because there's a lot of things that are going to come out of this blog, and you don't want to miss any single thing from it. All right, so I persist you guys to stay tuned, and also make sure you like every single thing about this video. Actually, now I'm gonna go through it. Now, placing the various conspiracy theory which may or may not be accurate to one side, it's clear that no one really knows what's going on under the hood. Despite this, some people are claiming there's far more pain on the horizon, and other behemoths such as Grayscale are on the brink of collapse. That's very interesting. Yeah, I actually saw the Grayscale scale, we put it that way, and it wasn't looking pretty. Okay, now the same fact of the matter is that hindsight is 2020, and the people claiming to be able to predict the major market shift fails to predict the collapse of FTX. That's true. A lot of people out there were talking about this is gonna collapse, it's gonna this, but nobody actually predicted the FTX collapse. That's odd. Until the very last minute, major moves almost always catch everyone off guard, and the latest one even trapped several hedge funds whose assets are now locked on FTX. Damn, that's tragic. Although tokens value have dropped, the present capitulation is definitely one of mood and sentiments rather than price. Many people are tried of the deception and sometimes outright criminalities of this year negative events. From a market cycle perspective, this is the best indicator that we are closing in on the bottom of the current bear market. It's hard to say, but it's actually true. It's actually gonna be true if things don't change for the better. Now, it's not to say things won't get worse, but it's always worth remembering that after major negative events, market usually slowly recovers, and rather than get significantly worse, some are recalled the Evergrande debt default that hits the market had towards the end of 2022. True, yeah, there's a lot of dip in the markets in that part of the year, and it came back up actually. So at that time, the narrative centered around China economic collapse and the possibility of rescuing its housing market. Fast forward almost a year, and the Chinese have announced a relaxation of rules and around lending to people stimulates its housing market. No capital collapse appearance. The world wasn't plugged into the fiscal disaster, and Evergreen is still around. While influencers talked about China, Russians was drawing up plans to invade Ukraine. Yeah, it's probably a little humor there. Now, while everybody was talking about what was going on in China and every single thing about the crypto market and everything, Russia didn't care. They just had their mindset on destroying and invading Ukraine, and that is um, a little bit funny. All right. Now, my heart goes to Ukraine and every single thing they have faced so far with Russia, and it's not something any country wants to face. I don't know what is happening with Putin and every single thing, but well, what can we do? An indication of the unpredictability of financial market is that this article may not go well. Even by next week, Bitcoin may have plunged to fresh lows. Yeah. The contagion may have taken down another major player, and the crypto bros may all be working at McDonald's. Ouch! That is savage, bro. That is savage. Alright? This sums up the market perfectly. Even within strong microeconomy headwinds, we still get caught off guard and experience yet more turbulence. However, it's just unlikely that price will cut side up or even experience a relief rally. Now, what's certain is that many changes will be fairly short-lived. Up and down, the global microeconomic climate is tough, and although inflation is showing signs of falling in the US, it's still rising in the UK. True, that is that is true. Yeah. Now, speaking with analysis in Frankfurt, it's clear that no one really knows what the coming months will hold, other than uncertainty, as well as being German financial capital. It becomes home to many more financial services businesses post predicts. Everyone mostly agrees that technical analysis is akin to tea leaf reading in the present climate. Yeah, a lot of things needs to be taken care of technically. Now, I think a lot of people don't really do that technical analysis, so it ends up creeping up on people than it's supposed to. Now, although it's easy to be swept up in claims of YouTube influencers, it's worth remembering that many of them have no real market experience. Sad to say, but that's true. Added to this, their revenue depends on grabbing people's attentions with dramatic headlines and emotive predictions. The current conditions are without a doubt challenging and can at times be overwhelming. However, as always, we encourage everyone to take a long-term view and relax. Short-term market movements are only useful for traders, and when the outcome becomes too bleak, it's often best to take a break and come back later. That's a very good advice. All right. Yeah, traders take short-term trades and every single thing in the market. They're very good for them, which they make profit out of it. But in terms of long-term trades, it doesn't sit right. So a lot of things needs to be done in it. Now, market always follows cycle, and the lows of a bear market can be particularly challenging to wade through. Where we have been here before and know things will always improve. They may temporarily get worse, but in the long run, they always get better overall. If this is your first bear market, don't worry, you're not alone. We are here with you each step of the way, and no matter what other people say we do harm, we diligently building a brighter future for DeFi. That is very nice for Paribus there and every single thing. Now, Paribus actually have a Telegram group for traders, all right, they call itself PBX traders, which I'm gonna link in the description below, so you guys can get in there and also tend to see what's going on in the market and more expertise on what you need to do if you are traders, and that's very nice. So I hope you enjoyed video and every single thing that was said in the video. And if you like it, please give us a thumbs up, click subscribe and turn notifications on, and comment on the channel if you love it so far and the things you need to see and know about it, and what is your own take about what has been going on lately. I'll see you all in the next video. That's it for me today.